Hello again and welcome back to your live English language TV program. Did you hear in that episode how the girls were talking about their love problems? They were exchanging opinions about their love problems. Well, that's what I want to study with you now, is how do you express your opinion in English and how do you ask other people for their opinion? Now, to do this, I want to talk about an article which I read yesterday, in fact, in this magazine about women. And the article made some statements, and I want to ask you what your opinion is about the statements that I read, and I will tell you mine, all right? Well, I read this: women are less rational than men. Women are less rational than men. What do you think about that? Yeah, well, I can go along with that. I agree in a way women are more emotional and more instinctive, yeah? Do you agree? Next thing. Other thing they said is women are less intelligent than men. Women are less intelligent than men. Now, what do you think about that? Well, I totally disagree with that. I don't know about you. Women are less intelligent than men. Who wrote this article? Men are stronger than women. Do you agree? Well, yeah, I mean, physically, men usually are stronger than women. Maybe emotionally and morally, we could debate the fact. Yeah? Maybe? Okay. Next one. Men make better leaders than women. Do you agree with that? Yeah, up to a point. I mean, most of the leaders in this world are men, but maybe it's because women haven't had enough chance to be leaders yet. Who knows? All right, and the last one is a woman's place. A woman's real place is in the home. What do you think about that? I totally agree. A woman's place should be in the home. This article. Let's move to language. Maybe it's better. Let's talk about the language we use when we give opinions. And let's use the screen. So, asking for somebody's opinion, how can you do that? Well, you can say, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? Simple question. Or, what's your opinion? We can also ask, what do you feel about that, which is more related to emotions rather than to the intellect. So, what do you feel about that? Or, what are your thoughts? What are your views about that? All right, so those are all ways of asking for somebody's opinion. When you want to give your opinion, you can say, I think, I feel, in my opinion, we should. My view is that we should, my view. Or as I see it, I think we should. All right, so that's giving opinions. Now, often you want to talk about agreement. Now, how do you ask a person for agreement? We don't say, are you agree? Many languages translate that wrongly. It's not are you agree, but do you agree with me? All right? Do you agree? Be careful. Do you agree? Another alternative is do you go along? Go along means have the same opinion. Do you go along with that? All right? Now, imagine that you want to agree totally with someone. Do you agree with that? Exactly. You can say, I totally agree with you. I completely agree with you. You can say, yeah, I go along with that. I agree with that. You can also say, that's right, exactly, or absolutely. There's all ways of agreeing totally. Now imagine that you agree sort of, you agree partially. The language here is, yeah, that's a good point, but I agree with you up to a point. I agree with you up to a point. So that's partial agreement, but not total agreement, all right? Now, disagreement. To be polite, you can say, I can't agree with you, I'm afraid. If you say, I don't agree with you, that's quite aggressive. So it's better to say, I can't agree with you, I'm afraid, for example, if you're in a meeting. But if you want to be aggressive, you can say, I totally disagree with you. All right, so that's an aggressive disagreement. And you could also say, oh, come on. Come on. All right? So there, we looked at exchanging opinions, giving opinions, asking for opinions, and then talking about agreement. Agreeing totally, partially, and disagreeing. I'm sure you'll find that very useful because it's what we do every day. All right? So happy practicing and see you in the next lesson. Bye.